I used the machine and the machine wasn't really working and turned off, but the athlete got off feeling amazing, right? But how, if the machine is not working, how did they feel so much better? Also, we know that there's stories about the radiation or the chemotherapy, the machines are not working, but the cancer is gone. Not one person, not two people, tens, right? How does every single drug, we could compare to metformin for diabetes or Lipitor for cholesterol, how does the placebo is almost good as the pharmaceutical drug, right? So that means there is a component of mental that affecting that, right? Because placebo is nothing. It's powder, sugar. If the machine is not on, if it's not working, we are getting healed. Something's happening. There's something chemical reaction. So that means our brain, our mind is creating those chemicals for us to heal better, heal right. So in order to heal, is really starts in believing it that it's going to help, right? Um, for your son, for your kids, you could say, "Oh, this pill, take it. This is the world's greatest pill. Take it." And you could give them a placebo or whatever, a candy. They take it, then they're gonna feel better. You could have the world's best pill. You could say, "Oh, I don't know. This athlete took it. It didn't work out for them. I don't think it's right." They take it, even though it's world's best, then it doesn't work for you. So it's really I love Dr. Bruce Lipton's book. The title of the book is Biology of Belief. When we believe it, right, we get better. The mother's kiss is more healing than anything that we can take because we believe it. As soon as she gives, we just, we get the dopamine, the serotonin. We just feel so much better. So it starts from the mind. In order for us to somebody from the walker to running or wheelchair to the walker, we have to see the B, the end point, right? We have to work from the B to A. We gotta believe that I can do it. We gotta believe that um, I'm gonna do it. We gotta believe that I want to get healed. And as soon as we believe, the body follows. So it's really the mind dictates what will happen with the body.
Yeah. Next one. Do you have any stories that you could share? Any transformative stories where people have really done this inner healing work and use that mind body connection?
Yes, really, every single day. I mean, every single day from someone who's been taking blood pressure medicine for 10 years, right? Um, this lady could be, I'm 86 years old. She's been taking blood pressure for 10 years. Generally, when you go to the doctor, they give you a pill, but they never take it out, right? Where, I will sit down with the lady. I went through how to self-regulate the blood pressure, how to self-regulate the heart rate, and instantly she wanted it. She understood the science behind it. She understood the technique, and she practiced every day, and she checked her blood pressure every day, and she's like, "Oh my God, I could lower my blood pressure better than being in the blood pressure medicine." So then she's like, "Oh my God, I don't need it anymore," right? Like this, like same day, right? um or we could talk about, I saw this patient. He was 91 years old, been in a wheelchair for 7 months. And, again, creating an environment, teaching the patient. Obviously, I do my work. I do osteopathic, manipulations, chiropractic. And all of a sudden, this, person that's been in a wheelchair for seven months is walking. It's nothing to do with me. I'm loving, I'm guiding, but the intent and the will of the human being, right? We know that there's so many stories about mom able to lift the car or to move the car to get the child out, you know. The person run inside to save the cat or to save the child in a burning house. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Right? We have so much, human beings are so powerful, so great. We have so much within us, but I feel like nobody give us the permission, nobody shows us, nobody allows us, and
Mm.
then we follow them, we believe them, and we like, oh, I can't do it. Like this 91-year-old patient, when I was like, you can do it. Like, look, you have the mobility, you have the stability, your ligament is stable. He's like, are you sure I can walk? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I know you can walk. So then, we progress, we're working from, moving the leg in the wheelchair to standing to balancing to taking the step to walking the cane. And, step by step, that he stopped believing it. And all of a sudden, like walking, right? How is that possible? But we believe in, and that's part of my job is to show patients that we can do it. We have everything that we need. Healer is within us. We are conventional medicine. Or when I was working before, I didn't know that. I thought that I was the one that's doing it. Now it's I am 1%. The doctor is 1%. The patient is 99.9999%.
Yeah.
Everything. We were designed to have everything. We are the creator of the disease. Again, through the mind, how we behave, how we act. I'm kind of tying a couple of questions. So, most of the time, we see on the TV like, oh, it's, December 20th, the cold season. This is the flu season. You're going to get a cold. You're going to get a cough.
Mm.
All of a sudden, next day, we got a flu and a cough, right? Your believer, biology belief, you know.
Wow. Mm.
At the same time, we take the pill, or I give the pill, or the doctor give a pill, or you're gonna get better, and all of a sudden we get better, right? I know my patients have taken the wrong pill, they gotten better. Um, Expired pills or the wrong medicine. It's not the medicine, it's our biology of belief, right? We tell the story of ourselves. We think, oh, I'm going to get better in 3 days or 7 days, and we get better exactly based on what we tell ourselves.
That's so powerful. I love how you mentioned the woman that you spoke to said, I can heal myself better than what the medication could do. That
And
is
she
just,
saw it. The
yeah,
evidence is right there, right? Evidence is right there. You know,
yeah.
just like that 91-year-old is like, oh my God, the evidence is right there. We don't have to wait 2 weeks or 3 months, right? She checks the blood
Mhm.
pressure. It's whatever the number. She do the technique, and all of a sudden, instantly it's lower. I mean, it's not like she didn't. At that moment, it's not like she stopped taking the medicine. She's taking the medicine. On top of it, she do the technique. It's lower than, better than taking the medicine. So I don't say not to take the medicine. She like, oh my God, why do I need to take the medicine when I have the tools for me to heal, right? As a whole.
Yeah. Wow.
Now I become the CEO of my own health. I want to be, patients want to be so empowered. Like this is all we have, our body, our mind, right?
Mm.
People want to take care of it. People want to be the best version, but it's not what we are taught as healthcare practitioners to empower the people.